Hello, Sudoku friends. Welcome to an expert puzzle. And I found this by simply Googling in a newspaper named El País. As you know, or as you may know, I'm currently teaching myself Spanish. So I thought there's probably going to be a newspaper somewhere in the world called El País, meaning the country. So I did find a website, elpais.com, and it does have a series of Sudokus. So I chose the expert Sudoku for today, and today is August 1st, 2023. This is going to be, I think, the sixth puzzle that you're going to watch during my vacation that is coming up in 3 weeks. So without further ado, let's see what this Sudoku has got to offer. I copied the grid from El País's website over to sudokuexchange.com because I prefer this user interface. There's a 6 blocking up here and a couple of 6s blocking across, so a 6 must go here. We have 3 blocking here and down. So a 3 must go in this position. We got 3s blocking down and up and over. Here's another 3. And this 3 blocks across. So does this. This blocks up. Here's a 3. One more 3, I believe. It must go up here somewhere, and now we got these 3s blocking across and 2 3s blocking up. So yes, here's a 3. That was rather quick. Let's see, 6 blocking down and up. Here's a 6. Sorry about that, a 6. This 8 blocks down and this 8 blocks across. So an 8 must go here or here, blocking across. This 8 blocks across. So here's an 8. Now we got 8s up here somewhere and down here somewhere. A 2 must go in one of these squares because there's 2 blocks here. And a 7 must go in one of these 2 squares along with a 4 because we got a 4 and a 7 blocking here. So these squares must be a 4 and a 7. Therefore, these must be a 1, 2 and a 5, leaving a 9 for this square here. So a 1 here somewhere. We got a 1 in one of these 2 squares. 2, 2, 2, 2. No, 5. 5 up here somewhere and down here. No, that's not very conclusive, is it? Speaking of the 4 and 7 here, we also happen to have a 4 and a 7 blocking across here. So a 7 must go here or here. What about the 4s? No, no such luck.
No such luck.
But I'm noticing a 1 blocking up here and up here. So here's a 1. And now we have a 1 here or here. We still need a 1 though for the first column, and this 1 blocks this square. So here's a 1. 4, 7, 5 here now. 7 here or here. 5, 4. No, that's unclear. What else can we find here? an 8, 6, and a 7 here. And we have a 6 and an 8 blocking here. So here's a 7. Now this, of course, must be a 7. We have 7s blocking across here now and 1 7 blocking up. So another 7 goes here. Now we have a 7 here or here. We also have 7 here or here. We need a 7 still for the second row. And all of these squares are blocked by 7s now. So here's a 7. Remember how these had to be a 7, 4? Now the 7 is taken, so the 4 must go here. This 4 blocks across, this blocks up. One of these is a 4, giving me a 4 for one of these two squares. Still a 1, 2, 5 here. And a 2, 5, and a 9 across here. All I know is that a 9 must go here or here, but that's no consolation. 1, 4, 8, 9 here. There's a 1, 9 here, so this is a 4, 8. A 6 and an 8 here though, so the 8 blocks this square, which must be a 6, and this must be an 8. Now we have a 6 blocking down, and therefore this is a 6. We also have a 6 here now because of these 6s blocking. 8. Can we do more with the 8s, I wonder? No, we still have 8 here or here. And one of these must be an 8. 2, 5, 9 here. One of these, of course, is a 5. The other is a 4 because they're the only numbers missing in box 5. So a 5 and a 4 here, therefore a 2, 8, and a 9 here. Still no joy. But if one of these is a 4, then one of these is a 4. Isn't that true? Oh, we found, I think, a digit here, didn't we? So now this 4 blocks across, this blocks up, so here's a 4. And a 1, 5, and a 9 across here. We got a 1 and a 9 here, so here's a 5, therefore this is a 4, by the way. This is a 1, 9, and this is a 2, 5. This is also a 2, 5. We've got a couple of 9s blocking up, so a 9 goes here. And these now must be a 1 and a 2. What do we do about that?
Now what?
We got 1s here and here and here and here. 9s here and here. 4 and 8 in 2 of these squares because this is a 2 or a 5. I think we have a 5 somewhere. We have 5s here, right? But if we look at this column here, we have 2 and a 5 here. We have 2 and a 5 blocking here. We also have a 2 and a 5 blocking here, right? We have a 2 and a 5 blocking here. So this is, I think, a 2 or a 5 because we need a 1, 2, 5, 8 across here. And we know this is a 1, 9, yes. So this is a 2, 5. this square. Let's look at these three squares. They must be a 2, 5, 9. We got a 9 here, so this is a 2, 5, and this is a 2, 5. Now this square cannot be a 5, therefore this square must be a 5. And here now we're looking for a 7 and a 4. The 7 blocks here, so here's a 4, here's a 7. Now we have a 7 here. Where does it leave us with respect? These are both 2 and 5. And let's see about these squares. This is a 2, 5, 2, 5, 8. 2, 4, 8. We got a 2 in one of these squares because of this 2 blocks across. So one of these is a 2, therefore one of these is a 2. I believe this has got to be a 2. No, it's not. This could also be a 2. So I was mistaken. But I'm not mistaken when I call this an 8. Because we need a 2, 5, 8 across here. We have a 2 and a 5 already in the column. So this is an 8. This is a 2, 5, and this is a 2, 5. And now one of these is an 8. So one of these is an 8 now, and one of these is a 2. We got a 2 blocking over, therefore one of these is a 2. So a 2 goes up here. This 8 blocks here, so the other digit here is an 8. 2, 8 here, therefore a 4 here. And that gives us this 4 and this 4. Here now an 8 and a 2, therefore this must be a 9. This was a 1, 9, now this is a 1 and this is a 9. This is a 1 and this must be an 8 now. Still a 2, 5 here and a 2, 5 here and a 2, 5 here. And a 2, 5 here. And this square must be a 9. So now we have a 9 here. And our friends, the 2 and the 5s here. But here we can do something because the 5 blocks here. So here's a 2, here's a 5, here's a 5, here's a 2, here's a 2. We now also have a 2 here and here and here. One more 2? Yes, one more 2 up here. And an 8 here. This must be a 5. And this must be an 8. 1, 5, and 8 still missing from the grid. We have an 8 blocking up and down. Here's an 8. This is a 1, 5. 5 blocks down. Here's a 1. Here's a 5. Here's a 5. And here's a 1. That was a neat little puzzle from El País. And I think I will bookmark that web page and see if I can dig out some more interesting puzzles. Thank you for watching and bye for now.